Welcome back to the McLaren Senna, and today we're kicking off the end of the year with our top 10 moments on the channel of 2021, starting with new cars that we added to the channel. We're sat in one right now, the McLaren Senna, the McLaren 720S, the 992 GT3 and the 997 RS 4 litre all joined the channel this year. Let's introduce why they exist on the channel. This is our first hypercar, massive tick list moment for the channel, but it's also very track focused. And right now, personally, I'm enjoying my time on track more than I am time on the road, because you can really exploit these things at 10/10, and that's exactly what this thing needs with all of that aero. So that's why this exists. And then you're thinking, yeah, but the 992 GT3 is also a track car, no? Well, it is, but that is a sort of road biased track car, whereas this thing, you're not going to be dailying it and putting that much miles on it. So the 992 GT3, first of all, we have a massive audience fan base that enjoys GT3s, so it's a pleasure to share the latest one with you on the channel, but also it is the kind of car that you can put some more miles on and also hit the track with it. Then we've got the McLaren 720S. Now the 720S is somewhat of a project car. That's actually taking place back home as we speak. More on that when we get back to the UK, but let's just say it's going to be very loud and very fast. And then the bucket list long-term, probably keeper car, which is the RS 4 litre, the 997, naturally aspirated flat six, last of the Metzger engines, manual, peak analog, super immersive driver's car. So that is number 10 on our 2021 awesome list. All right, so naturally, I think the transition from the cars is the trip that we then immediately went on with the cars, which was to Scotland.
3, 2, 1.
Now then, don't mind that, we're just opening the doors to NVN. Scotland was amazing. I'm going to put that in as a trip in itself, because we took those 4 cars and we took them on the most beautiful and glossy road trip that we could possibly immerse you in. Made individual videos for each of those cars' first drives. We lucked out because we were up there for 10 days and we had 9 days of sunshine, which is normally 9 days of rain and 1 day of sunshine. Taking the 4 new cars up to Scotland for mega immersive road trips was next level. All right, number 8, I'm going to keep on the theme of trips from Scotland to right here, Dubai. So the original idea of Dubai was basically when the clocks go back in the UK, winter comes, light gets terrible, automotive scene kind of hibernates, so we travel abroad to keep the momentum of content going. What went from a 6-week trip has gone to about a 2.5-month trip, and we've just had the most incredible time, some really special content, met some amazing people. It's also the first time that I've been here to MVN Dubai because of lockdown and COVID. I was unable to travel out here. Anyone who's watching this who hosted us out here in Dubai, I want to say a massive thank you. You've shown us the most beautiful side of your country and city, and we're going to be back. We've got big things planned. And I don't know if these are in any particular order, but these are the one how it just came to my mind. Earlier this year, we were invited by Ferrari Colchester back in the UK to film the big 5 Ferraris, 288 GTO, F40, F50, Enzo, LaFerrari. And then within the same 24 hours, we drove back-to-back F40, F50 and Enzo. This is one of those bucket list days that you sort of dream of. We actually back-to-back these cars. I think the highlight of that was the straight pipe Ferrari F50.
It's like 90s F1 car on the road.
Not only that, it was the first time that I'd driven an F50, and it was utterly euphoric. It was one of the most sort of theatrical and memorable driving experiences in any car, and to top it off, we had the roof off in the sunshine in the UK, straight pipe V12. What an occasion. Okay, next up is hosting. Now, every year I'm always honored and blown away in equal measure to be invited to host certain events, car launches, press events. This year over here, I was honored to be invited to host the official press conference that the UAE is hosting the Milia for the first time ever. That was incredible. The Global Citizens Forum, as it happens, also out here in Ras Al Khaimah, to share the same stage as Eva Longoria, Nicole Scherzinger, Wycliffe Jean was just unbelievable. So that was part of a Gumball panel. We were up there with Maximilian Cooper, founder of Gumball 3000, myself and the rest of the panel talking about the future of mobility. That was fantastic. But the highlight for me was Aston asking me to host the global launch of the new Valhalla hypercar. That gives me goosebumps right now. The feedback and interest in that car was fantastic. We're yet to see it hit the road, but for me as a highlight, to be involved in that launch was a game changer. So thanks everyone involved. That was number 6. Okay, so number 5, and this is our biggest video of the year, which happened to be the Rolls-Royce boat tail. Now, we were really fortunate to be invited by Rolls-Royce to have the exclusive on the video of that car going live. And when I say it got picked up globally, this thing went viral. The video is about to push 3 million views, but the biggest thing is really the honor to have that video go live first on our channel. To be in front of that car, I don't know if the camera did it justice back then. The hype around it, the interest, the intrigue. One of the big headline things about it was the world's most expensive new car at $20 million. So go and check that out. Just search for Rolls-Royce boat tail. The video will come up. One hell of a scoop, one hell of a viral video, and it's our biggest of 2021. Okay, so number 4. This one is one which I didn't expect to even hit the list because we did it a few weeks ago, and that was heading out to the desert with a group of incredible people in these Can-Am dune buggies. Now, 1 million people watched that video, mostly because Yorkie, the guy holding the camera right here, did the most impressive stack, full roll, flipped this buggy upside down, stacked it in the desert, and we had this amazing adventure getting it back off its roof onto its wheels in the middle of the night. It was such a great time, but really, for me and us, actually, it was just a complete change of scenery. So to be in this abstract environment with some fantastic people, these crazy dune buggies where you're always on opposite luck, drifting around, that really was phenomenal. And what really solidified this from number 4 was you guys. The feedback in the comments, the 1 million views it got, just spoke volumes as to how much you guys enjoyed it. So we feel like we took you along for that ride and everyone really enjoyed it. So desert dune buggies, number 4. Next up has to be our first customers of the JWW DBX taking delivery of their cars. So if you were following the channel last year, we were honored to do a special edition limited run of JWW Edition DBX, where we created a Valkyrie-based paint, completely bespoke and exclusive Alcantara interior, bronze hardware, the lot, the whole thing was bespoke. That took up most of 2020, and 2021, we had our very first clients pick up their cars, take delivery of them. Cars have gone around the world, and I've got a funny feeling it's the beginning of that journey. So stay tuned on that one. Incredible, incredible ride. Ironically, number 2, as the sun's going down, is sunglasses. This year we launched brandjww.com eyewear, 18 months in the making, and it was just the most remarkable hit when it launched. Blown away by your support. We've shipped to over 65 countries around the world, and feedback's been amazing. We're working on season 2 right now, but to launch our own eyewear with the side diffusers, which sort of became this like signature style, was a real dream come true. So thank you to everyone who supported this. It was a massive, massive moment, and amazing to have shipped them to so many of you. All right, number 1 has to be the bunker at Yas Marina. We teamed up with a fantastic company called Octanium Experiences. We're partnering on that remarkable space, and the idea is to create dream drives for petrol heads and adventurists around the world. It's also going to double up as the Octanium offices, and there's going to be a bunker experience and filming location there, access to the track. But for us, it's the first move really of expanding brand JWW internationally with a physical premises in a different part of the world. So that by far is number one. It was only announced a few days ago, so if you haven't seen it, go back a few videos. As always, thanks so much for watching. Happy New Year, and we'll see you on the flip side. Ciao.